World Series in Mexico. Got a couple of medals and 6 guys and gals here, and looked like we gave a good fight. What do you think about the team now that it's over?
Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with what I saw. Again, our mindset's just to go in and execute what we know and what we plan, and just try to improve off of what doesn't go our way, and that's all we can really control. And for the most part, I think our athletes did a great job, and we're leaving here with a lot of things to work on and a lot of things to be proud of. So it's all I can hope for.
Justin Benjamin beat a really tough guy in the semis, in his pool, and then the same guy in the finals. Same score, 2-1, but it went the other way. What's that say about those two competitors? I mean, going back and forth at that level.
Well, I'll just speak to who he beat, first of all. That was 3-time world champion Levan Kelikashvili from Georgia. And he's probably, one of the top 3, if not the greatest beach wrestler since the World Series started. And, it's the person I trained for when I was competing. He's a legend of the sport. And for Justin to go out and beat him, I mean, in my opinion, that's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest win that the men's side has ever gotten, was to beat a guy like that. And to give him another close fight in the finals, I mean, it just kind of, it didn't go his way in the finals, but it was still another 1-point match there.
Justin promises to come back and get him if they can do it again, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got in his mindset that he's going to do well every time he competes.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's trained to have that approach, right? And he's put himself in a position to beat anybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's been a long road, and I've seen him grow over the course of about 10 of these events, and he's locked in now. It's like we've changed a lot with how he trains, his style. He's figuring out a lot of things in all aspects of his life, and it's just cool to see him lock in and really just make these big jumps and improve, and really still show that he's got areas to improve, but he's actively getting those better pretty much every event. I love the way he's competed this year.
Eli Bomarito ended up fighting back for a bronze, got beaten in the semifinals. Good weight class. The champion of that weight was an Olympic bronze medalist, and the opponent she lost to, a world-level competitor on the mat, but also someone apparently that Ellie's wrestled before.
Yeah.
She came out of that in a positive mode, even though she didn't get the gold.
Sure.
Just talk about her. She's a heck of a competitor.
Yeah, I mean, she's the total package, right? I mean, she has the best mindset. She works hard. She wants to win, and she's coachable, and she wasn't happy, obviously. She's given up that position in the past, but right immediately after, she's snapped back too, and she's asking me technical questions, and she's locks right back in. So it was a bummer to see her lose that one, but I think the way that she rebounded and went back and fought for the bronze and didn't get down on herself, I got to be very proud of that, and just shows the champion that she is.
We've got a 4th place out of Kyle Ferreter. Obviously that qualifies him for the world team, but that's not why he came here. He always comes for medals.
Yeah.
He was a little disappointed in his performance, but again, a lot of tough competitors he had to battle through.
Yeah, he's his own biggest critic, and I just want to reinforce that he did a great job and put out a phenomenal effort, and I've seen him get a lot better with a lot of things that he's doing, and he's frustrated for success right now, right? He wants to be the guy, he wants to be the world champ, and we're just going to keep adjusting things as we go until we make that a reality, and he's locked in. I'm not worried about him. He's just got to rebound, and in a couple of weeks here we'll get another chance, maybe at that same guy.
Yeah, no, a lot of the people here are going to go to the next one, right? Croatia?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a consistent group of athletes that are committed to this style.
Yeah.
Is that going to show the United States continue to improve because we have people that made the commitment?
Sure, that's what it's going to take, right? It's the World Series. It's its own unique style. It has its own unique pathway, and it takes time to develop these beach skills. It's hard to just jump in and do this. And the ones who commit and buy into our process and buy into, going to at least most of the events, they get better. And the ones who buy totally in, they end up either on the world podium or close to it. That's at the end of the day, that's our goal. So we just want to keep getting better, little by little as a program every season. And so far, we're still seeing that.
Well, hey, that you got at least 3 world team members out of this one. And we're going to try to put together a great team on that last final one in Alexandria. But along the way, we're going to continue to see a lot of these guys and gals going out there and putting it on the line for our country.
Yeah, and it's encouraging, and we got to recognize when we do things we haven't done before. I think that's important to pay attention to the milestones. And one that I can speak to today, I'm pretty sure you might have to fact check me on this, but We've never had a senior male place at multiple individual World Series stops. So Justin Benjamin, the only male two-time finalist. And then again, that's like probably the biggest individual win in terms of matchups that I can think of. So I think it's good to still see that
growth.
growth.
Only medalist has been Ellen. So yeah. That's a big deal for Justin. He's got more in front of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's right where he needs to be.
Thanks a lot, Coach. We look forward to the next stop.
Thank you.
Good.